Hey, good morning, everyone. We are going to make a little vegetable soup today. I sort of was inspired by our journey to Ireland. We were all over Ireland for about 10 days having a great time, and every time I opened up a menu, there was always vegetable soup at the beginning. There was always fish and chips. There was always some kind of stew, and I'll tell you what, the vegetable soup was different everywhere you went. No soup was the same, so when we make this one, it might be a little bit different. We're going to add something to it that they don't even have in Ireland, but I hope you enjoy it. And of course, we shot a show, and it's going to be October 20th, so that's when you're going to see it on Fox 8 here on New Day Cleveland, so that should be a lot of fun also. So to get started on this thing, I've got a whole bunch of different vegetables here, and what we're going to do is we're going to put them in this pot. We've got no oil, nothing going on in here except we're going to put some tomatoes in here. We're going to put about a half a can of tomatoes in here. And rather than make a big mess with it, I take the tomatoes out like that. Ta-da! And then I take scissors. I just chop them up. So that way I don't have a mess all over the place. It's a pretty easy dish to make. And to make it even easier, I'm using ready-made vegetable broth. And I bought this one here that's really good on veggie broth. Really good is what they say on the label, and it is really good. So we got the tomatoes chopped up a little bit, and we're going to put some onions. So everything that goes in here now is going to be a third of a cup. That was a half of a cup, the tomatoes. So we'll get that out of the way. So we've got a third of a cup of onions. We chop that up a little bit. We've got a third of a cup of carrots. A third of a cup of peas. Now the peas, you can't get those fresh very easily, so you just get frozen. And a lot of these vegetables, you can get them frozen. It's a better idea than to get them in the can. Tomato, I wanted a stewed tomato. I wanted sort of that depth of flavor, so that's why I bought that in a can, ready-made stewed tomatoes. But like vegetables, you can get frozen. The fresh ones I just chopped up at peas. Very difficult to get fresh peas right now because it's a springtime delight. So we've got peas in there now, a couple renegade carrots that didn't make it into the soup. You're getting in there. We're going to throw a bay leaf in there. One bay leaf in there. If you have a half a bay leaf, throw a half a bay leaf. It's not a big deal. Lima beans. I said lima beans in here a little earlier, and everyone went, ooh, what are you talking about, lima beans? Fresh lima beans in the soup, going to make it extra good, extra special. Okay, so that's a third of a cup of everything. We've got some Napa cabbage here, which is really great. This Napa cabbage is really good in a salad too. You use a nice Caesar salad dressing with this, and you have a really nice salad. A little bit tougher than regular romaine, but I think it's really delicious and really good. So we're going to put a third of a cup of this in there, and if we get a little extra in there, it doesn't really matter. Chop it up. So this whole thing is you can just like. If you have a TV in the kitchen, turn on the TV, take your time, just chop up some vegetables. It's a little bit of fun. It's a third of a cup of that. And how about some green beans? Green beans are still, you get them, they're still in the stores from the farmers around here right now, so you get that. And you put these in a little dice. That's what we're going for here. About a third of a cup. Sort of therapeutic. Now, if you use canned beans, they're going to be mushy before you even start, so I don't think that's a great idea. If you don't want to find, or you can't find the fresh ones, just get frozen. Frozen ones are good. Just chop them up and throw them in there. How about a little third of a cup of celery in here, huh? So pretty easy, right? No fingers in this soup. Right?
Please and thank you.
Please and thank you, Natalie says from across the room. Those tomatoes, I was really light on the tomatoes because I know our girl's not crazy for tomatoes. But these are stewed tomatoes, which means they're cooked and they have a little depth of flavor. Like some soups, you could do this like this, and you could maybe put a little butter, a little oil in there, and you could brown the vegetables a little bit, but it's going to change the whole flavor profile on that. Okay, I already got the carrots in there. So I guess it's time to make the mess with the corn, right? So corn is still fresh in the stores. I was in Heinen's and they had it, so I bought it. And that makes a big difference. If you can't find fresh, get frozen, like I said. In a can, it's already mushy. It tastes like the juice in the can. Don't dig it. Now, if they saw me do this in Ireland, they say, what is that you're putting in the soup? They don't have corn in Ireland. They don't grow it anyway. I didn't see it anywhere. Okay. And then to really cheat and to really make this good, should we put more corn in there? I think so, a little bit. One last chance to cut myself, right? There you go. And then, how about a little salt? Where's this salt from, Natalie?
Is that my Iceland salt for you?
From Iceland, that's right. We got the best salt in the world here. Because we have the best co-host in the world.
Oh.
About a teaspoon. And let's see, what else should we put in there? Pepper. I like that idea too. We're going to put about a teaspoon of pepper in there. I made the one you're going to taste a little spicy. I hope that's going to be okay. Okay, so there you go. And what we're going to do now is we're going to add this broth. Ooh, that's what it looks like. Can't go wrong with that, right? I'm going to look around, make sure I got all the good stuff in there. I'm going to stir it around. What we're going to do is we're going to bring this to a boil. We bring it to a boil. And once it boils, we're going to turn it down to a simmer for just 15 minutes. That's all. So it's not like one of those soups that's going to take all day to make. You can make this on a whim, what takes all day. A little shopping, a little chopping, but you end up with a beautiful, fresh tasting soup, almost like they make in Ireland. So when we come back, we're going to serve up some soup. Miss Natalie will taste it, and we'll have some more fun in the kitchen after the break.